Hey folks, welcome back to another video of the Flutter development course brought to you by Newton School. For those of you who are wondering who I am, so my name is Harsh Kumar Khatri and I am going to be your instructor for this Flutter development course. I am currently working as an intern at Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and I have been an ex-Flutter development intern at a firm named AppScript, where my primary goal was to develop Flutter applications totally from scratch. I am also an instructor on Udemy and Adionics, where my Flutter development courses have 10,000 plus enrollments, so you can check them out as well. Now coming towards what Newton School is, so basically Newton School is a platform which helps you to learn and develop the skills that you need for your best tech career. There are courses specifically designed for freshers, working professionals, and for women with no prior experience in tech. Newton School first trains you for 6 months and helps you become a full stack developer. It also has a network of more than 300 great companies who hire directly from Newton School. So once the training is complete, Newton School also ensures that you are placed with one of the best companies in the country. There is also a pay after placement program where you don't have to pay in Newton School anything until you get placed with the minimum CTC of rupees 5 lakhs per annum. They are also having another awesome initiative known as Launchpad, where they are providing you with some of the courses for free of cost, along with an editor to practice the code and work on the things related to that particular course. So you can practice that course online on their editor, and you will be also getting a certificate of completion if you are completing the course as well. So make sure to check out Newton School and Launchpad through the link given in the description. Now coming towards the topic which will be covered in this particular video is, so in this video I'm going to cover about another awesome package which is named, or which is for adding various different styles to the elements which are present in Flutter. So the package name is Flutter Neumorphic, and the use of this package is basically for providing a 3D kind of layout, the depth or inward depth or outward depth to particular things which we are adding, the normal widgets which we are adding inside our Flutter code. So the use of this package is for that. Let me explain you with the help of an example. So for example, if you are having a simple text which you are adding inside Flutter, so what you can do is you can add a shadow to that text to make the text look kind of 3D, or you can add a reverse shadow so that you can make the above text which is present as a shadow form and the below text present as the real text which is to be displayed, and that would make the text look like it is going in the depth. So this is a approach which you will be taking when you are unaware of the Flutter Neumorphic package. So what Flutter Neumorphic package does is it will be providing you with the options to display the text and display the different kinds of widgets, like the checkbox is there, switches are there, slider is there, the text is there, buttons are there, and some other widgets are also there. So it will be providing you with an option to implement all those widgets in the form of a 3D structure by adding some depth to it and adding some surface intensity to it, so that those particular widgets could be displayed in the form of a 3D, and all the 3D structures which are available, or the 3D widgets which are displayed, are very beautiful to look and are very appealing to the users when they are using these kind of widgets, or when they are having a look at these kind of widget. So I would highly recommend you to implement some kind of widgets related to this Neumorphic as well in your app. So this was a basic gist of what this app is. Now let me switch my screen and let's start working and implementing this thing inside our Flutter code. So here you can see that I have opened the app which we have created, or which we have worked on in the previous video, which was for the local authentication part. So I have explained you how you can implement the local authentication through biometrics, fingerprints, passwords available inside your mobile phone, and how you can use them inside your app as well. So that was in the previous video which we covered. So if you haven't checked that out, then make sure to check that out as well. It is one of the best packages which you can implement when you are using, or when you are developing a Flutter application. Now moving towards the today's video. So in this video we are going to cover about another package which a brief gist about which I have already given you. So let me start by adding the package over here. So the first thing which I'll be doing over here is I'll be opening Google and will be searching for Flutter Neumorphic, and I'll be clicking on the first link which is available over here, and I'll go inside the installing part, copying the Flutter Neumorphic from there and pasting it over here, hitting Ctrl S so that Flutter pubget command is running, and the package is fetched in the background. Let's wait until the package is fetched, and let's clean the app by removing these comments which are available until the package is being fetched. So over here you can see that the package has been fetched, and let's start working and implementing the different things which are available inside the Flutter Neumorphic package. So inside this scaffold I'll start by adding a body directly for our app. So I won't be covering about the app bar over here. I'll start by the body. In that I'll be having a safe area, so that all the widgets which we are adding related to the Flutter Neumorphic are displayed in a particular area and they are not extending the app bar section which is available for our app. For the child I'll be having a column for this, which will be having the main axis alignment set to main axis alignment dot center. We can set the cross axis alignment as well if we are passing the width to this column by adding a container over this column. But for now I am not passing a cross axis alignment because we haven't passed the width, and it will be taking all the widgets which we are having a children of this column to the left side only, as the width is not specified. So let's skip the cross axis alignment for now and start with the children for this Neumorphic for this column. So for the first children which I'll be having inside this column is a Neumorphic itself. So Neumorphic, and I'll pass a style to this Neumorphic. So this will be taking the Neumorphic style, and inside it we can pass multiple things including the depth, the surface intensity, shape if we want it to have any particular shape. So it can have concave shape, convex shape and flat shape. So I'll be passing it as concave for now. And if we want the box to have any particular shape, so box shape will be equal to box shape dot circle or rectangle, keeping it as circle for now. I guess it needs to be Neumorphic box shape in place of box simple box shape which was there, and this circle will be having these as well. So hitting Ctrl S so that the files are synchronized to the app, and you cannot see anything because the screen is also in white color and the Neumorphic is also displaying the item or the widget in the white color only. So let me add a background color over here. I'll be adding a color as gray, saving it again. So background color is gray. Now I need to add a child to this Neumorphic so that this Neumorphic which we have added is displayed to us. So adding an icon for now. So icon will be of a type stop, having the size as 132. This is just some demo things which I am passing. Hitting Ctrl S again. So here you can see that it is displaying us with an icon, and Neumorphic is also displaying you with this 3D type of structure which is available or which is being created when we have added the icons inside our app under the Neumorphic section. Now what will happen if I change the depth to -8 in place of 8? So after I hit Ctrl S, you can see over here that it has reversed the depth. Earlier it was showing us a 3D, but now it has extended, or what we can say elevated the widget, the Neumorphic widget and the icon which is present. So it has elevated that once we have specified the depth to be -8. And what will happen if we increase the surface intensity to 15 in place of 1? So in that particular case, the intensity of the 3D design which is being displayed to us would be increased. If we are keeping it as 1, then it would be decreased, and we won't be able to see an intense figure of this surface which is being created. So I'm keeping it as 1 for now. Although this is a minor change and mostly it won't be visible to you, but yeah, this change is something which can be used when you are implementing multiple different things related to the Neumorphic, or a child is a Neumorphic top level widget is having another child as a Neumorphic widget. So you can use this particular thing in that particular case as well. Now adding a sized box so that some space is occurring and the widgets are not displayed over one another. So adding a size box of height 20. Next I'll be adding a neumorphic button, and this neumorphic button will be having the on pressed property as null, and the child for this neumorphic button will be displaying a text with the let me complete this, and this will be displaying a text with some particular thing or some random thing which you want. And in the app you can see over here that it is displaying you with a neumorphic button, and this button is having a text attached to it or as a child to it. So you can see over here, as soon as I'm clicking this button is going down and coming up again. So it is kind of a 3D view which is appearing over here. Now let's move towards the next thing which is present inside the neumorphic. So adding a sized box again with the height of 20, and after that I'll be adding a slider. So there is a slider as well inside neumorphic. So neumorphic slider, and we need to assign various different values inside it. The first one being the minimum length of the slider, second one is the maximum length of the slider, so it will be 100, and the third one would be the value which you want the slider to be at currently. Next adding some style to it. So adding slider style which is specifically designed for the neumorphic slider, and adding a variant. So the variant would be having colors.gray, and the accent will be having colors.gray with the value of gray 500. So colors.gray with the variation of 500, and adding some commas so that the formatting could take place. After it I hit Ctrl S. So here you can see the slider is also appearing over here. It is not taking the value for now, like it is not displaying the slider on the 25th position, I guess. Let me just increase it and see if some change is taking place. Yeah, so you can see that the change is taking place. Let's just change the color to red in each of these case. So here you can see that the slider or the changes in the slider are also taking place according to the value which we have specified. The slider is not working as of now because we haven't specified the on change and on change start, on change. So the values are not updating dynamically, so that's why the slider is not working or is in a static form. Now let's move towards the next thing which is present inside the neumorphic, but before that adding a sized box again with the height of 20, and this time we are having a neumorphic switch. So neumorphic also provides you with different kind of 3D switches which are available, like on off switches which are present inside Flutter. So here you can see that an example of switch is being displayed. Now let's quickly move towards the next neumorphic widget which we are having. So let me just copy it so that it saves some time. Adding a comma here. Next I am going to implement a progress indicator. So neumorphic progress indeterminate. Although it is called indeterminate, but it is basically for like indicator for the progress, displaying the progress, how the things are being displayed. Let me add size box and hit Ctrl S. So here you can see that the indeterminate is displaying in the form of a progress indicator or like a progress indicator, as we are having a circular progress indicator as well. Now after this size box, moving towards the checkbox. So neumorphic indicator has a checkbox as well. So why or when you can use this checkbox is that whenever you are having various different items and you want the user to select any particular item from the list of the items which you are displaying to the user, so in that particular case you can use this checkbox, and this checkbox will be providing you with a 3D view, and the 3D items will be displayed to him. So in this case you can use this checkbox. For the value I am passing true for now, so that the checkbox will be ticked, and for this on changed I'll pass a value to it and it will be empty for now, like the value won't be changing on clicked. So once, yeah, so now you can see that the checkbox is displaying. Let me set the value to false to show you the another side of the checkbox as well. After the hot reload is complete, you can see over here that how the checkbox is looking once the value of the checkbox is set to false and when the value of the checkbox is set to true. So this was for the checkbox part. Now let me add a sized box again and adding a radio button for now. So it is having a radio button as well, and it is neumorphic radio, and it takes a child, and without this child this radio button won't be displaying. I am adding a padding so that we can add some spaces to the text which we are having inside the child of this padding. So agentsets dot all with the value of 18, and this will be having a child as text saying hello. So hot reload is taking place. Now you can see that the hello is also displaying. It is also, the radio button is also a kind of a button as we are having above over here. So you can see that the radio button is also a kind of a button which is being displayed inside this. Now moving towards the next or the last option which I am going to show related to the neumorphic widgets or the neumorphic items which are present. So that would be a neumorphic text. So adding that quickly and passing some text as well, increasing the size of the text. So for that I need to pass text style in place of the simple style which we used inside the text. So neumorphic text style having the font size as 32. And hot reload is complete, and there it goes. You can see over here how this particular text is looking when we have added a neumorphic when we have added the child to be a neumorphic in a kind of this text. So this was all for this particular package, the Flutter neumorphic package which we are having, which is basically used for adding 3D designs or 3D layouts or widgets in the form of a 3D structure. So we use neumorphic for that particular case, and in this video, or to sum up this video, I have covered about various different things or various different options which are available inside the neumorphic. Or there are a hell lot of options which are available inside it, which I haven't covered yet. So you can explore neumorphic widgets by yourself and you can create various different new things out of it. So make sure to give it a try. Also, if you have got to learn something new from this video, then make sure to give it a like to this video. Comment down below what you have got to learn from this video and what all things are you willing to see in the upcoming videos or in the upcoming lectures which I'll be delivering. Subscribe to the channel to get all the latest update related to the videos or related to this Flutter development course, with videos related to which are being posted on this channel. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, as well as a new video related to this Flutter course is being posted every alternate day. So make sure to check that out as well. Also share about the videos and the channel with the people in your community or with the people who are willing to learn Flutter, so that they can also get an idea of what Flutter is, how things work in Flutter, and how you can develop various different beautiful apps with Flutter. So make sure to share that with your friends as well. Also make sure to check out Newton School and Launchpad through the link given in the description. They are doing amazing work, so make sure to check them out as well, and make sure to check all the upcoming videos as well. And thank you for watching this video.